Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes versus The Rock and Roman Reigns in a matchup here where it will determine the how the main event the following night in Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, how that match what type of rules it will be. And I think I see it from a mile away here. I see it from a mile away. Something will happen here where, you know, and I just keep on saying this, and I don't know. I will go with it here. I've noticed little things here, and this will come into play on night one. I've noticed in recent weeks that Seth Rollins has been a little, I don't know, a little bit flaky to me. Kind of just really is, but it's like he's trying too hard for me. And I know last week, I know last week he was beat up bad by The Rock and Roman Reigns. Oh boy, was he ever beat up? He was beat up and whipped. That looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt. But I revert to sometimes you have to take a beating for the greater good of what's to come down the road. Like, I remember back in TNA, Aces and Eights, Bully Ray, he was beaten down by Aces and Eights. But then what do we find out? That he is part of Aces and Eights. All of a sudden, Seth Rollins has, you know, a blonde streak in his hair. Kind of reminds me of the Shield days. Okay. You might say to yourself, that is pretty silly. Pretty silly of you to think that has anything to do with anything. Hairstyle, haircut, it is what it is. Okay. You know, Roman Reigns mentions that they were once brothers. Considered him like a brother in Seth Rollins. And then his brother turned on him. Cody Rhodes has beaten Seth Rollins. If you think about it. What is it, 3 times? Over and over and over again. He wanted Seth Rollins wanted Cody to face him for the championship. Cody said no. Seth Rollins asked again. Cody said no again. Over and over. And it seemed like it was over and over again. Like it was almost as if Cody was disrespecting Seth Rollins' title. Didn't you feel that way? And I know this is so long ago. And the story has developed significantly since then, but it still stays in the back of my mind. Still stays in the back of my mind. If Cody and Seth Rollins lose, the tag match against Brock and Roman, it will be Bloodline rules. Continuous hard times for Cody Rhodes. And I think this is the major piece of the story that has never been fully, it's always been a side, and I think that's by design. You're made to think very early on, Rock kind of just pushed Seth Rollins away from the title, from this whole picture. Like, you know, he's a clown. He dresses as a clown. Roman Reigns had Seth Rollins as a #2 champion. #2. Like, he's just over there. He's a clown. And not much attention has been brought to Seth Rollins. For all these weeks, just a verbal bashing. Just a verbal bashing. Week in and week out against Cody Rhodes. Why not against Seth Rollins? Why? The question was asked by Roman Reigns. Can you trust Seth Rollins? Surprisingly, I think this match, for a very long period of the duration, and you kind of deliver here for the crowd something. This can't be, you're going to be going through various dips and dives here in this storyline. A lot of dips and dives in the storyline. Gotta give him something. And at the very end there, something happens where Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins are about to win. And it looks like it's a clear, decisive victory. And then Seth Rollins, decides to jump on the apron or interfere or does something where there is a distraction. The ref doesn't, is not paying attention to what's going on in the ring. And then there's interference in the ring. Knocks out Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes gets pinned. Gets pinned by Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. People are wondering what happened. Was this on purpose by Seth Rollins? Unintentional? What happened? Why did Seth Rollins do what he do? What was the meaning of it? No, it certainly was a mistake. Certainly was a mistake. I don't know, Cole. I don't think that was a mistake. Cody and Seth are just looking at each other. And then comes to get in a heated discussion. Then comes the rest of the bloodline. Attack Cody. Seth Rollins kind of dips his way out. Thinks about attacking them. But then dips his way out. Out of the arena. Someone in the back. What happened out there? It was a mistake, Cody. Some interviewer in the back. It was a mistake, Cody. I didn't mean it. Why are you not trusting me now after all this time? And that's the end of night 1. Left to wonder what will happen to Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns in bloodline rules.